Did you know that some people have to do something called civic duty? The other day, my assistant brought me my mail on my silver platter, and there was an invitation on the flimsiest cardstock I've ever felt. I said, what is that, some sort of invite to a dumpster party? She said, that's a summons for jury duty. I said, jury duty? Will I be judging extravagant cakes or haute couture runway ensembles? She says, no, you'll be judging criminals and murderers. I said, ooh, I love those podcasts. Sign me up. She said, you've already been signed up. It's the law. I said, I've always been above that, but I'd still like to go just for funsies. So you show up to this big room full of people who all desperately need a spray tan, and after about 6 hours of not being offered a single glass of champagne, you're escorted into another room where you meet the judge. I said, it's a pleasure to meet you, Judy. She said, my name's not Judy. I said, oh, I thought all judges were named Judy. Silly me. Then she asked me a series of insane questions, like whether I have something called a job and if I'm related to any criminals. I said, does white collar count? She says, you're dismissed. I said, screw you, Judy. And then she had me forcibly removed, which actually wasn't so bad. But then I got my revenge because then I took my own civic duty right on the courtroom steps.